Hello everyone, welcome to FC Amakhosi channel. This is Sunny. Enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. So yeah guys, today I'm going to be talking about the guys who were promoted into the senior team, and you'll be like, but we know that they're promoted. Sure, I know that you know that they're promoted, but I'll give you my take on what I think about the promotion and what does it mean for them, what does it mean for the senior team, and what does it mean for the MDC team. So Coach Veli was asked, like, Coach Veli, how do you feel that you are losing players into the senior team and all those things? I was like, no, I'm quite happy that these guys are promoted into the senior team. And in fact, I told you that all the guys that I'm working with, my aim is to promote them into the senior team. So as they're promoted into the senior team and the league in the MDC is ongoing, and the question is, but are we not shooting ourselves in the foot that we are promoting players there, but also the coach, we're expecting him to perform miracles in the MDC and win cups and challenge for the league? So it's 50-50 as far as I'm concerned, but also we don't know the KPI of this coach. We don't know the key performance indicators of this coach that they said, okay, you know what, Coach Fella, do this, promote 5 players per season. As you promote 5 players per season, then you get your bonus. We don't know the KPIs, but I'm quite happy the fact that he has promoted so many players. He was talking about your Fabian, your Makati, your Duba, your Samgelo, and up until these guys, your Jansen and Villagaz. So he was asked, how are you feeling about this? Like, no, I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy about the guys who are promoted into the senior team, and in fact we want to do more. And one would say that, sure, Coach Vela there in the development in the MDC is doing very well, is promoting guys in such a way that they go to the first team. But the question is, and I always ask this question, when you promote players, are we promoting them for the sake of promoting? Or are we promoting them so they can play in the senior team? Oh, the coach in the senior team, is he watching these guys for him to say that, no, I want so, and I want you to develop this player in these areas. I want you to develop these players in these areas, and then once you have done so, I'll come knocking at your door and I'll take these players. My question that I'll pose to you is that, has Johnson sat down with Coach Vela to say that, okay, Coach Vela, I want you to work on so, and these are the attributes that I want you to work on. And once that is done, I'm going to come and take these guys. And if Coach Johnson has only been there in the first team for 7 games, he has only been there for 7 games, like, as the interim head coach, you can say, has he seen enough of these guys for them to be promoted into the senior team? And does it mean that now they're promoted, that Coach Johnson is going to give them a chance to play in the senior team? Wait, before you answer me. How many minutes has Samkelo Zwane played? How many minutes has Duba played? How many minutes has Dushabalala played? How many minutes have these guys played in the senior team? So you're promoting them so that they go and be bench warmers, so they can go and sit in the stands? I feel like we are wasting talent. I feel like we are wasting talent because we are promoting players, but players who not play. I mean, look at your Mashiane, for example. How many minutes has he played? Or it's not the coach's fault that he found them there. But okay, those that the coach has promoted now into the senior team, Jansen and Villagaz, will he play them? How many minutes are they going to get? I mean, look at this guy, Makad. He was promoted early. They was promoted early. Makad has never even smelt even 1 minute in the Premiership. He hasn't made his debut. He hasn't made his debut in the senior team. And it's good that we are promoting players, which is good. Yeah, we're promoting this guy. Yeah. The fans are like, I hyped. I like, hey, we want to see Jansen in the first team. We want to see We're gonna see Vilakazi in the first team. Sure, we'll be excited, but for how long will you wait for us to see these guys? How long will we wait to see these guys? Are we promoting so that we meet KPIs that the management has set, or are we promoting to use these players? Why we don't promote these guys to play them, or why don't you promote them and then loan them out to get game time and gain experience out there? Send them to the Motsipe Foundation Championship so that they can get experience. What's the point of these guys rubbing shoulders with the senior players, but in the day they're not gonna play? Is that development? Sure, one would say no, that's development, but I would say too, there is a slow-paced development. You don't develop by just training. There's no way that you develop by just training. You need to train and execute. Train and put into action what you've been training on so that you are developing. This is why you see your players that they are called your Messi's, your Maradonas, your Cristiano Ronaldos at training. But come game time, they can't perform because they're not used to into the main game. They're not used to into playing in the top flights. They're not used into playing like in the real game now. They're not used to that because they've been training and training and training. Okay, now when it matters the most, where there are fans they come and watch you, where fans want results, people they seem to crack under pressure. There's so much pressure in the game versus training. At training, there's so much pressure. I mean, I played football. I played for where I'm working now. I played when I was still a student there. I played. Would see players like at training, they're turning heads around, they're shibobing us, they're doing all those things. But come game time, those players would be on the bench, and if they come in, they would do nothing. Sometimes they'll start games and they'll not last even 30 minutes or so because training and the actual game are not the same. So it's good that you're promoting these players. Kudos to Coach Vela, kudos to the management, kudos to the coach. But are we going to play Villagas? Are we going to play Janssen? If we haven't played Makat, if we haven't played Duba, he has been injured. If not injured, he has been on the bench. I mean, now that we are promoting Janssen and we are linked with this guy Magalo, and already your guys like Botan are not getting game time. What does it mean? When will they play in the senior team? And we are promoting players where the positions are filled or where there are many players in that position. Sure, Vilakazi, for example, you can say that he can play. Because then number 10, the coach is relying on Ngobo, and Ngobo is not giving us consistent performance. He's so inconsistent in his performances. So you can say that no, he can play there at number 10 since the coach doesn't really value that much George Matlo. And Hadeb was promoted as well there in number 10, but he hasn't played. I'm talking about the guys that are coming from our own development. They don't make a grade in the first team. Most of them, 90 point something percent, they don't make a grade into the first team. So, are we a team that plays young people, or do we even have a coach who plays young people, who plays young players? I mean, we friends, we know that we are so demanding. We are so demanding. We want results now. I mean, it's been years and years and years and years of drought. How are you going to feel if the team is playing your Makatis at the back, Janssen at the right back, at the right winger, playing your Villagas at the attacking midfielder, playing your Duba as a striker? Like, I'm just making you think. And then are you going to be like, okay, it's fine, at least it's young boys who were beaten by Orlando Pirates, for example. It's young boys who lost against your Sundowns. It's young boys who lost against Tex Galaxy or Sekukun. Or you're gonna say that no, coach, you can't keep on playing these young players because this is not where you can try giving everyone a chance. Not everyone is deserving the chance. We want result now. How are you gonna feel? Are you gonna take back your pressure or your demands since the coach is playing Filaga, since it's playing the young boys, your Dubas, and so forth and so forth? Are you gonna say no? We understand because it was the young players who were playing, and therefore, it's fine. I don't know. We want results, we want trophies, but we also want these players to be promoted. Are they gonna play now? Are they gonna get game time? Oh, we're just promoting them, and it's good that we have our own development players. But what does it mean? Especially now, we're not talking about long term. Long term means something else because we want results now because we have droughts, we have trophy droughts at the moment. Can we be patient enough and say that, hey, you know what, coach, it's fine, take 5 years without winning anything as long as we see these guys that they're playing and they're given game time? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt. But I'm very happy for these guys to be promoted, but it might mean nothing in the long run. It might mean nothing at the moment when we have these trophy droughts and all. It might mean nothing. Might mean nothing, but let's see. Let me know what you think, guys. Are you happy with these guys being promoted, and what does it mean for the future of these guys, and what does it mean for the future of the club? Let me know what you think. I really hope and pray that these guys would play. I really hope they'll play because we haven't seen your Mashianes, we haven't seen your Dubas, we haven't seen your Swanes, you haven't seen your Harteves, you haven't seen your McCarthy's. I really hope that they'll play. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know your thoughts, guys. But as for me, I'm out. FC Amakhosi fan channel. Love you guys. Cheers.